guys, and welcome back to this tutorial. So in the previous section, what we've done is that we have created tags for the two boxes that were included in this scene again, so as cube and cube1. Again, if I click on those, you can see that the tag has been applied in the section called tag. So the next part of this tutorial is to start to create a script that will be used to detect what the actual player or first-person controller is colliding with. To do so, again, you can click on the first-person controller, and what we will do is start to add a script to this controller. So again, what I'm going to do is collapse all these different sections and add a component. And again, I'm going to call it maybe collect and object. Okay, so again, collect object. I'm going to press return. Again, you can see that it's going to know that it's a new script because there are no components with this kind of name. So again, collect object, and again, create and add. And what it will do, it will create a new script that is linked to the actual first-person controller. So once this is done, again, I'm going to double click on this script, and it should open it inside the actual editor. So, to detect collisions with Unity, whenever you are using a first-person controller, there's a function called onController collider hit. Okay, so again, it was actually this one. So again, onController collider hit. So again, this function is called whenever your first-person controller is moving and colliding with an object that has a collider. Okay, so again, what I'm going to do is create an object. Or even string, for instance. Object, we are object that we are colliding with equals it dot collider dot name. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that whenever there is a collision between the first-person controller and other object with a collider, this function is called. And whenever it is called, it will return an object of type controller collider hit, and the name of this object is a hit. And it basically it contains information about the collision, including the collider and the name of the object that we have collided with. So in this case, I'm just going to save this information in a string, and I'm going to display. So again, I could say print we just collided with, and then add the name in question. So again, the object that we are colliding with. All right, and return. Okay, so I'm going to save this code and again go back to Unity. So Unity will start to compile my script, and whenever this is done, we should be able to play our scene and see basically in the console window if we have collided with an object. So let's have a look at the console window. First, you can see that it collided with the ground, which makes sense, and again, it happens all the time because we're always in contact with the ground. Now, what I'd like to see is whether we are actually managing to collide with the actual boxes. So again, I'm going to move ahead, and what should happen is whenever I collide with a box, you can see it here, collided with cube1, that is working, and again, collided with cube. Okay, so again, the code seems to be working in the sense that now we can detect whether we have collided with objects, including the ground or the two boxes. So in the next part of the tutorial, what we will do is possibly display the message only when we collide with the boxes, and also destroy the boxes whenever we collide with them, and possibly as well increase our score when this is happening.